Hey guys, Elite Legionary here, bringing you a 2 vs 2 for Empire Total War, but it's kind of a 1 vs 1. I'll explain what I mean by that. Obviously there are 4 players in this fight, so you'd think a 2 vs 2, but as you can see, the host here, the Austrian players, just spammed a crap load of artillery, so it's kind of just a stupid army, and it means that my ally Poland Lithuania is just going to just thwart him by storming over him. So basically, Poland Lithuania was a nice player, and he just left me to fight Prussia, so it was kind of like a 1 vs 1. So I'm playing as Spain. My army consists of 4 units of cazadores, which is my light 125 range infantry units, skirmisher types. I have 4 units of standard line infantry just for my core. I have a unit of 24-pound howitzer for my artillery, a light dragoon, a cuirassier, general's bodyguard for the general obviously. I have another light dragoon over here and 2 units of regiment of horse. I have 2 units of militia screening my 2 veteran or guard units. They are, see if I can pronounce this guys, Guardiers d'Infanterie, I don't know, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's a pretty standard kind of elite unit for Spain, a guard unit, and I just recently bought the DLC elite units of the West, so here's a Walloon Guard, which is the unit that gets added to Spain. They look, in my opinion, very awesome. So I'd like to point out right now that, again, I probably pointed out a lot of videos, and I will for a while yet, I'm not very good at Empire Total War, so you probably will, see a few mistakes, and I am definitely willing to listen to anyone's constructive criticism, because I do need the assistance in learning to play. So anyway, the Prussian player has got some cuirassiers, he's got some hussars. I believe he has 3 units of 6-pound horse, another hussar over there, of cuirassier there, but I believe there's a couple of them that will be revealed in a moment. They are 6-pound artillery pieces. He has 2 Prussian Jaegers, which are 125 range skirmish. Let's see, he looks like he's got 4 line, a superior line infantry, and a life guard, so he's got some very good infantry. I'd definitely say his infantry's better. I'm pretty sure Prussian infantry's really up there infantry. He's also got some grenadiers as well, so that's a bit of a concern because they're pretty good units as well. And they look very awesome. I must say, Prussia's probably my 3rd favourite faction, just slightly behind Sweden, and Britain being my favourite. But I really do like Prussia. Very cool faction. So what's immediately going to happen is his artillery opens up on my 24-pound howitzer and puts that out of action before I can even put her into action, so it's a bit of a shame for me. And I suppose I could very quickly outline the Polish player. He had I think he had 6 units of riflemen, I believe it was 4 units of line, 1 unit of guard, a couple of 24-pound howitzers, 2 light dragoons and 2 winged hussars, which I must admit are a pretty awesome looking unit. I think they're pretty good, but some people say they're not. I'm not really too sure myself. I rather like them. I thought they were pretty cool and looked like they could be pretty effective at disruption. But anyway, that's his force. He was nice enough to just take out Austria and just let me handle Prussia on my own. It was good. Because it just ended up being treated like a 1 vs 1. So I'm going to move up because I'm going to get destroyed by this artillery. And basically by my opponent's deployment, I'm assuming he's a fairly new player. I don't know, I checked my stars, and for some reason I'm like 5 stars, but honestly I've only fought about 15 battles all up, and only about half of them I've won. So I'm actually not very good at this, or I sort of apply ideas I've picked up from some of the other Total War games, but it's very, very different from Rome and Medieval 2, like I've said in other videos, so it's still pretty hard for me to play. But for some reason I've got quite high stats, I don't know why. So my men should be opening up very soon, and here I bring my men a bit too close, I think, because I wanted to keep them all in one line, but they get opened up by one of these Prussian Jaegers. But I'm going to open up here on this line infantry horde, and in a moment I'm coming out to the flank here so I can kind of outflank my opponent. But I think he is a fairly new player as well, so I think, I'd have more trouble against a more experienced player. So he's smart enough to use, is it canister shot or is it shrapnel shot? I forget which one. And he's going to inflict some pretty nasty casualties with that. but I am getting some nice long-range shots in. And now I'm going to rush my peasants, militia, whatever, into the fight, into the melee fight here. This is a fight they're destined to lose, but the point of it is to hold up as many of these clumped up units here as possible, so that my guards can just shoot at them. I don't care if they shoot some of my own men and wipe them out. I just want them to wipe out as many of the opponent's infantry as possible. I hope my own men don't take too many of the casualties, but as long as I dish out plenty of damage upon this horde here and do plenty of, just put plenty of destruction, I'll be happy. Over here, I send my horses in just to kind of hold up his. I don't expect to win it, but I do manage to win it over this side, and I managed to decide in a moment that I'm going to make a quick cavalry strike with my dragoons against these artillery. I'm getting tired of their crap or their opposition to me, so I'll use my, here they go now, using my dragoons to run down the artillery here in the melee. I believe I'll be get away with it, and then I'll go after those Prussian Jaegers as well, I think, because I think my light dragoons can deal with light infantry and artillery pretty easily, but I won't hang around it too long, so I'm going to pull out of this and get another charge. Even if it's just disruptive, I don't care, as long as it does damage. So his men get kind of bogged down fighting against all my men here, and they're going to get shot at the same time, although I probably end up hitting more of my own men than I thought I was doing more damage than I probably did. But he's kind of all clumped up, and now I'm going to get some nice shots down on him with the guard units. This was the whole point of the whole infantry screen, so I could use my guards to protect my guards from their gunfire, at the same time put down constant gunfire on him. So here's some nice shots of my Walloon guards firing. It's nice smokiness there. Don't know how great their line of sight is, but I am inflicting casualties as they come in. So I'm hoping that move by my militia, caused enough disruption in the lines to allow me to shoot him up a bit more. So here he's going to charge in, but his line are not going to be any match. And over here I'm a little more concerned because there is a light guard in here, which is just as good, I'd say, as my guards here. And he's also got his own line infantry for support. And apparently it says I'm winning. I'm bringing in my regroups, my Cazadores, and this is a bad move I make here. For some reason I get caught, and I shouldn't let that happen. But my men are holding in there really well and fighting really hard, and I'm impressed with that. Over here I see a line infantry unit with its back exposed. I'm going to try another strike with my light dragoons into the flank, because they're pinned on my own line infantry. I wouldn't do that otherwise unless they were pinned. I'm also going to bring in this cuirassier, because that will also make a nice strike. So I'm going to pull out now, and while this is happening, I'm bringing the rest of my forces down to outflank the rest of the Prussian forces, and in my hopes I can do some nice damage to them. Just some nice close-ups here for you guys. I think this game looks really tidy and cool, although Napoleon is even tidier and even cooler. But some of these units look very cool. They do look really cool. So this sort of just turns into a melee brawl more than a gunfight, which is probably easier for me to maintain control of, because I still struggle with the mechanics of Empire. I get the idea of how you've got to fight and all that, but it's just kind of doing it, when you're so used to other game styles. I'm not very good at shifting game styles. So here my light dragoons get caught up in too much of a fight here, so hopefully I will pull that out of there eventually, but I probably will forget. Over here, my line infantry is doing a good enough job. I think Prussian line infantry is a bit better than Spanish, but I think Spanish is still reasonable. I might be wrong. I don't know it that well, but I have been reading about it a bit, and trying to reading the stats and, watching other people's videos, because I want to try and get better at Empire, even though I can't often get many gains for it because of the strange connection issues I seem to get. But it is a very awesome game, and I definitely, not that I'm a pro at it by any means, but I definitely think it would be worth buying if you like the Total War games or want another Total War games. If I'm getting hit by some really nasty cannon fire, so I'm just going to get into the melee and deal with it now, because it's annoying the crap out of me. But this big thick fight down here, which I'm starting to get my guards are struggling to win over this side, but I believe my Walloon guards are, my Walloon guards push through, so I'm going to actually go around and outflank this position. I thought about sitting here and shooting at this Grenadier unit, but I figure I can use these units up here to deal with that, and if I can destroy this large 4 units here, I can do pretty well. As you can see, these Walloon Guards had hardly any casualties from their melee fighting against his line infantry, and they totally destroyed them. So I'm just going to rip into the flank of his forces here, and now he's in some much more serious trouble. But his grenadiers are right behind me, and that's a little bit of a concern because he can probably bin grenades in on me, so hopefully I'll move in on that soon. Although I think what ends up happening is I just turn my Walloon Guards around to face it. He should just sit there and shot me in the back, eh? So there's some mistakes. I probably shouldn't have pushed that move so soon. But I'm going to turn around and face these grenadiers. This will be a pretty close fight, I think. My guards are probably still better, but I mean grenadiers are pretty tough infantrymen as well though, so they'll be pretty close. But I'd say my Walloon Guards are better than these grenadiers. Although the grenadiers are pretty hardcore infantry fighter. I don't know, I really don't know the difference between those infantry units. But I'm going to bring in my rest of my men for outflanking procedure now. So it's coming down pretty much to the wire. But his men are routing more than mine. And over here, as you can see, his cuirassiers and stuff are falling to my line infantry over here. And these units should be coming in sooner. I think they have got range on some unit. I think I'm just shooting the flanks of these units over here while I push in over the side with these two. As you can see, the Polish player is just waiting it out over here because he allowed me and Austria to fight. Because it wouldn't be fair to Austria because his ally just didn't have a proper army. And it wouldn't be fair to Austria if Austria was made to fight both of us. So I was really pleased he did that. So it's kind of just like a 1v1, and it's been a real melee heavy fight. And I still got some of my own cuirassier moving in here, and I think it's mostly my Walloon Guards, it's his cuirassier, my bad. So yeah, I'm just totally outflanking him now though. I was feeling pretty good about this fight, but I mean it was kind of more of an infantry fight than an actual like gunfight. There was a bit of gunfire going on there at the start, but I think both of us, I think he's probably even, I don't know, by what he has me informed about, he's probably even less experienced than I am. So yeah. But anyway, doing some really nice infantry fighting here, and I must say that I'm really loving the guard units on this game. They're very, very good. I often just, use militia units to allow the approach of my guards so they get the first best shots in, and then I kind of just go into melee, and it usually seems to be working so far it's working pretty well. I am now getting some shots in with my other units, although I was a wee bit concerned I might be hitting some of my own men, so I think I kind of stopped this and go and charge the rest of my infantry in for a final battle. Because my Walloon Guards are quite weakened now and tired, so those grenadiers I think did a really good job against them, but I probably hit some of my own men. Now I think they're starting to waver, so yeah, I'm just going to stop firing now because I could be hitting my own men, you see, so I'm going to just charge the rest of my line infantry in. There's enough of it there to make a pretty massive difference to this fight and just, drive it home. And I've still got 42 of my Garde infantry over there, so that should do a nice enough job of holding it. So his men are starting to run away. Just he's pulling them back, but some of them are starting to waver. But by this point it's pretty much over, it's just going to be a last big forward rundown, so I would have preferred to probably play it like a line battle and everything, even though I'm not sure that it's kind of more proper to the way it is of this time. I'm also charged as general bodyguards, and it appears one of his artillery has survived, and that's just being a nuisance shooting me in the back there, so he's going to hold out for a while here. Good testing of the Prussian infantry strength. And some of his grenadiers, I think they did a really good job in this fight, and I believe he's got some lifeguards. It appears Poland did come in to just finish it off because he got bored of waiting, I don't know. But it didn't really matter anyway because I had obviously beaten Prussia as it was. But I would have beaten him, but he just obviously got bored with waiting. But anyway, that's the end of the fight there, so here's the stats. That's weird. That is weird. Look at that. Both of them are me. I don't know what the heck that's about. Strange. That wasn't weird. I don't know. It was. Yeah, that's weird. Well, anyway, I'm the bottom one. Even though my picture's on the top, I know I'm the bottom one because my ally only killed. It's Poland. See, I'm Spain, so I don't know what the heck that's about. Why they're both me? That's weird. But I'm the bottom one because I was Spain, obviously, and I got 1,320 kills and 1,258 losses. I had 1,996 men, so I did have the most men. Prussia did a pretty nice job too, though, 1,172. So he had less men than me. So I think he didn't do too bad. He was probably a bit clumped up. So this line infantry gets the most kills, 248. But my 2 guard units, 237 and 215. Some of these Cazadores, 115, 113, and everything else is just kind of even. My light dragoons here, kind of even. Some of my other units, my regimental horse didn't do so well. My artillery got owned. My general didn't really get any action at all. So definitely the guards and some of the skirmishers and line infantry were the show of the day, but the guards are just awesome, and those Walloon guards look so cool. But so do just the standard ones as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I think I can't remember my ally's name, but he definitely. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, so good game to those 3 other players. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Please leave comments, and I'll see you soon next time.